They promise liberation and deliver palaces. They swear to serve the people and bury them in mass graves. Welcome to the twisted mind of Africa's longest ruling strongmen. This is the psychology of African dictators. The narcissistic core. Strip away the medals, the sunglasses, the 21-gun salutes. What's left is a textbook narcissist. Psychologist Dr. Robert Hare, creator of the psychopathy checklist, says dictators score sky-high on grandiose self-worth and lack of empathy. Take Idi Amin. In 1977, he declared himself conqueror of the British Empire. That's not just ego, that's delusional grandiosity. Or Muammar Gaddafi, who wrote The Green Book, a 100-page manifesto claiming he solved every political problem in history. Narcissists need constant validation. When the world stops clapping, they rewrite reality. Amin expelled 80,000 Asians to purify Uganda. Gaddafi bombed his own cities to protect them. The psychology is simple. If I'm not God, then no one is. The paranoid fortress. Dictators don't just want power, they're terrified of losing it. Enter paranoia, the second pillar. Robert Mugabe slept in a different bedroom every night. Teodoro Obiang of Equatorial Guinea keeps the national treasury in his personal living room, guarded by Moroccan mercenaries. Clinical psychologist Dr. Gerald Post, who profiled Saddam and Kim Jong-il, calls this malignant paranoia. They see enemies everywhere, in the military, in the markets, even in their own children. Paranoia breeds purges. Between 1971 to 1979, Amin killed up to 500,000, often rivals he imagined were plotting. The result? A fortress state where loyalty is measured in fear, not love. The cult of personality machine. But fear alone doesn't keep you in power for decades. You need adoration, or at least the illusion of it. Welcome to the cult of personality. Jean-Bedel Bokassa crowned himself emperor in a $20 million ceremony, while his people ate cassava peel. Paul Biya of Cameroon has billboards saying, "The man of the people." He's been in power 42 years and hasn't held a press conference since 1985. How do they do it? 2 tools. 1. Myth-making. Mobutu claimed he was born from a volcano. 2. Control of information. Eritrea's Isaias Afwerki bans private media. Only state TV shows him planting trees. Psychologists call this forced reverence. The brain starts believing its own propaganda. Eventually, the dictator becomes the myth. And myths don't retire. The succession trap and psychopathic succession. Here's the paradox. The stronger the cult, the weaker the state when they die. Why? Because narcissists can't imagine a world without them. Gaddafi refused to name a successor. Libya fractured into civil war. Mugabe groomed his wife, Grace, called Gucci Grace, sparking a coup. But some do plan. Enter the psychopathic dynasty. Gnassingbé Eyadema of Togo died in 2005. The military installed his son, Hare, within 24 hours. He's still president. It's not just nepotism, it's genetic branding. The sun inherits the paranoia, the narcissism, the sunglasses. Dr. Post warns, dynastic dictatorships are harder to dislodge. They fuse family with state. Is there a way out? Rarely. Narcissists resist therapy. They see therapists as threats. But history has examples of dictators who tried to reform. Matthew Kerekou of Benin, Marxist tyrant turned born-again Christian, handed over power in 1991. Had external shocks, economic collapse, international isolation, and personal crises of faith. The lesson? Change requires humiliation. Something a dictator's psyche is built to avoid. So the next time you see a president for life in mirrored shades, remember, behind the palace walls is a terrified child, desperate to be worshipped, convinced the world wants him dead. That's not strength. That's pathology.